This is the Tomahawk Tactical paddle from Palakol Pickleball, a local Filipino brand. This paddle is actually really interesting to me because of its shape. It's very elongated and the face is pretty narrow, so it does feel a little bit more linear, I would say. It's kind of easy to maneuver in some ways, like the speed of the swing is very fast, although hand speed and changing direction with the paddle is a little bit more difficult. The paddle is very dense and stiff. To me, it feels like it's super solid. A lot of the times Kevlar paddles feel like there's not a lot of dwell time and it just kind of hits pretty hard, which is a good feeling to me. I would say there's a lot of power and a lot of pop right away. I wouldn't say there's that much control yet that I have with this paddle. There's a bit more narrow of a face rather than small because it is very long. It's like super long paddle. The handle is also very long, great for two-hand backhands. Overall, I don't think I would play with it personally, but it's fun to play with because of how interesting the shape is. It really does feel like a tomahawk. This is the Pelago Shoreline 1, also another local Filipino brand. I enjoyed this paddle. It kind of felt similar to some of the old Forzas that I used to play, just with a little bit more of a bigger sweet spot, just a touch softer than the Forza. It's kind of a similar shape, except this is more of a elongated shape rather than a hybrid, but the handle is not super long either. Felt like this didn't have as much power as I was looking for, but it definitely was enough for me to hit heavy on drives and still be controlled. Toward the kitchen, I felt like this paddle was pretty solid and didn't make me pop up too much, and it was easy to control. This is the Facolos Elite X Extreme Edition. This is a 16mm carbon fiber face paddle, and I really like this paddle because it was a little bit more soft than I was looking for, which is some of the paddles that I play with recently have been more power, but I used to play with a lot of control paddles and I really like this. As I changed my game style, I think I would have used this a lot in the past. It's kind of in the middle of what I liked. It was like a hybrid Gen 2 paddle and also using like either the Mach 1 Forza or the Neonic Flow Swift. Those two paddles both kind of feel similar to this to me. I feel like this has a little bit more power and a little bit more pop without sacrificing a lot of control.